It's 4 o'clock p.m. and you know what time it is. It's time for How You Doing Thursday. It's time for that Rohas and Next Level show. So hit that thumbs up and watch the show. And guess what? If somebody tells you to do something, you say, "Get out of here! I'm looking at the Rohas and Next Level show. How you doing?"
That is always awesome.
Fantastic. Obviously, it's not 4 o'clock, but it is the Rojas Next Level show or the BS show.
Yep. Surgeflix says, "No way you're going live this early." Oh dang. We are recording a live show. So everybody that listens to the audio, you guys will be able to listen to this later if you miss anything today. And yes, we are going early. It's schedules happen, stuff happens, life happens. So we just adjust, and that way you guys are still
roll with the punches.
Yeah, you guys still get your daily episode or your other whatever it is, every other day episode. What are you doing, dude? What are you up to? What's going on?
Yeah, you hit me up yesterday and you're like, "Hey, you want to record at 7 o'clock in the morning?" I was like, okay. And I had everything ready. I was good to go. And then somebody was digging in my area and they cut the power lines. So that's why I'm in my car driving on my phone and not at my computer at home. So
that is nuts. I will say this though. I wonder what kind of crowd we're gonna get to do an early morning show.
Yeah, I can't really see the chat.
So I'll let you know. I see Kristen Williams. I haven't seen you in a minute. Surge Flakes is here. Flake Chick, what's up, Flake Chick? Are you still doing your heyday? Uno Nice. Actually, funny story about heyday. So if anybody wants to join us, we're playing this game. There's like 22 playing right now out of 30. So Flake Chick is not a gamer. Flake Chick does not like games of any sorts on your cell phone, on your on anything, And so I finally convinced her, and I said, "Hey, why don't we play, or why don't you join us playing Heyday? We got several people, and she actually passed me. I think I was playing like 2 weeks prior to her, and now she's a higher level than I am.
Next level."
Yeah, she made it to the next level. Kristen Williams, I've been busy. Tell me about it. This summer's been nuts. But yeah, good to see you guys. I know it's really, really early in the morning. Well, for us, it's us West Coasters. We're either probably driving to work. For you East Coasters, you're probably at work, probably trying to sneak in what's going on here, what's the buzz. But yeah, dude. Okay. So the first thing that you thought of when you heard you had no power, what did you think? What did you think you should probably have?
First thing I went for is my power bank. I was like, "Where's my power bank?" Because I have two UPS power supplies that are in my apartment, and they were both beeping at me. So my computers were still running because my battery backups are going. But I'm like, in the case of an emergency, your cell phone, if you need to call somebody, what do you do? So I made, and it was good because it was fully charged. It's a big 2700 milliamp hour battery backup. So I grabbed that and I was like, "Hey, I can walk to the park with my battery backup and we can do a live stream from the park."
Yep. So one of the things I would say that you definitely need, and I don't know if I want to call it new tech, but power banks.
Mm-hmm.
Power banks, man. I think I want to say okay, so I got two big ones from Anchor.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably, I don't know, maybe like 6 inches long, 4 inches wide, maybe about half an inch thick. And it has two USB ports, USB-C, USB-A, and wireless. So
Personally, for myself, I like to grab the ones that have the outlet plug on them too.
yeah, see, this one does not have an outlet. That's the only thing. What's up, Canuck Mark? We see you. What's up, Grunt Streams? Good morning. Welcome to the live show. What's up, Roland? Damn,
What's
we
We got a few people in here this morning.
yeah. Flick Chick says, "Damn you,
Rohan."
So yeah, I do have that small little electric power supply generator thing, whatever it is. It's like a little tiny guy.
Oh, your Jackery? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
That guy is freaking awesome.
I think they call those power stations, right?
Power stations, yeah.
Yeah.
When we went camping, actually, I used that to plug in the projector, plugged in a speaker, and I was watching freaking movies in the forest. I was out there. It was cool. Driving 5 hours to go home for a couple of days. Driving 5 hours to go home. Where are you going to drive 5 hours, Grunt Streams? Where are you going? Man, so okay. Another thing that, are you ready for some football? Yeah, for real. NFL's about to start pretty soon. So one of the cool things, actually, I want to get nxtlvl's reaction. So he's ordering some food. He's got to eat. For me, here's my food: carrots, apples, celery, cucumber, ginger. I think that's it. But it's probably about 250 calories maybe in this thing, but I get all my vegetables and fruits and stuff.
That doesn't sound like a high score.
It's a low score. Actually, I've been doing pretty good, man. I started at 198. I think I weighed myself a few days ago. I was down to 189.
That's good.
But I was also on an empty stomach when I did weigh myself the last time. So I think I'm about 190, 191. So, but it's still pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
Steven R says, what's up, vatos?
Orale, say.
Next level's on the go. Yeah, so I'm trying to like this stuff is actually really, really good. I juice my own stuff. Everything's fresh, organic, everything is homemade. So it's actually really, really good. And you know, I ain't gonna lie, I hate when people, when they go, so I don't call it being on a diet. I just change the name of diet to eating different. You know, I just hate the word diet. It's like, it's not really a diet.
Listen, a diet really shouldn't just entail what you eat. A diet is a lifestyle change, because you don't just change what you eat, you change, the times that you eat, the frequencies, all different kinds of stuff. Your lifestyle literally changes when it comes to a diet.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'll say this, Steven, I just says keto. I hate those fads when people are like, oh, keto diet, oh, carb-free diet, oh, Bruce Lee diet. Like, no, it's like, you know what? You're just eating different. Or like, I'm gluten-free, I'm this, I'm that. It's just like, no, you're just, for me, I just hate the names. And look, I'm already dripping all over myself here. Homemade. You really are from California. I guess. Are we the only ones in California that do this crap? That spend our money on meaningless things. Got a juicer, got a blender, got all kinds of stuff. Actually, speaking of blenders, it's a Rohan diet. Speaking of blenders, I actually use my BlendJet to do this. Well, to do some of it, not all of it. I didn't want any chunks, so I actually have like a juicer, but I did use my BlendJet for some of it. That way I can get a little bit of chunks, but not too much. I don't want it when it's too grainy and stuff like that. But yeah, homemade. Uno Nice says, oops, man, if I drink that stuff, I think I'll beat you in the race to the bathroom. It will run through me like NASCAR. You know what? Hopefully by I make it by the end of this episode. Because yes, when you do juice, it does go through
Goes
you
right
pretty
through
quick.
you. Goes right through you.
What's up,
So
Latif?
you said you use your blend jet for some of it, and then you use a different blender for the rest.
Yeah.
So did the blend jet not get the bigger chunks, or like what was the reasoning for it?
So okay, so I have an actual juicer.
Yeah.
So he just grabs that food. He's like, "Fuck you!" The way you grab the food literally looks like this.
Fuck off.
It's because I ordered it and they forgot half my order, so I had to like reorder again.
I'd be pissed.
But I'm on a live
So
stream, so I can't be pissed.
yeah, well, I still be pissed. So, so the difference between a juicer and a blender
Yeah.
is the juicer extracts all the chunks. You only get water. You only get the juice.
Okay.
With a blender, when it blends it all in, it dices it up to very small little particles, but it's almost like you're chewing. Like
It's like a slushy kinda.
yeah.
I see what you're saying.
So what
'Cause
I did was I actually made 2 jars. I made one strictly with the blend jet with stuff that I didn't want to feel like I'm chewing stuff.
Yeah.
And which I actually just finished. And I have another one that I just juiced all of it, literally. I didn't want any chunks of carrots or apples or celery, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so the juicer is literally like just 100% liquid. So that's what this is.
Right, because when you use the juicer, it gives you like composable waste as well, right?
Right.
Right. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen
So I wanted to okay, so this is some new stuff. I don't know if you need this or not, but I wanted to talk to you about this.
So how about you try to sell it to me then?
Oh, I don't know how I'm going to sell this to you. So I'll explain this to you, and let's see if you guys could follow along. This thing is called Hushme, and it's literally exactly how I'm saying it. Just 2 words combined into one. Hush me. Just one word. And it's this thing that wraps around your face like this, so you look like, what's his name from Batman?
Bane?
Yeah, literally, it's exactly what it looks like. It goes all the way around. There is a cup right here that comes this way, and then it locks in this way, right over your mouth. And then there's 2 little earbuds that you put in. And what I'm doing is I start talking, and let's just say you and me have one, right?
Yeah.
We're in a crowd, and it's really loud and stuff. Nobody could hear us at all. It's just me and you having a conversation with these things on.
So it goes through the headset into yours?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I actually like that.
But when would you use that situation?
Well, like, think about it like if you needed to have, I don't know, conversations in your house, but other people might need peace and quiet, like they work on different schedules, and your apartment's not that big, let's say. So then you could have your phone conversations or whatever kind of conversations you wanted to, and you wouldn't disturb the other people in your household. Because like growing up, my mom, she worked what was called the mad shift, and it was morning, afternoon, days, nights, whatever. Like every 2 weeks, she would change her schedule. So like when I would come home from school, she would be sleeping. So I was always like, I can't make any noise. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And I'm sure there's situations that this could be a good piece of tech to have.
So this is what it is. I'll give you guys a really good screen right here. So this is how you put it on. And this guy actually has it. I think he has it on right, but I saw another video that he had it over the nose.
Yeah.
But I
think
think this is how you're supposed to put it on. You put it on like that. You got this big ass mask in front of your face. And
I think I seen this on Unbox Therapy. I think I did. I'm not sure.
probably, I don't know, but I kind of want. Well, here's the thing: I can't even review it because I need to be testing it out with somebody.
How? Okay, do they have to be? Well, technically, couldn't we still test it out together on a phone call?
Oh, actually, yeah, we could.
We could, right?
Yeah.
And like, you could be sitting at your desk, I could be sitting on my desk, and then we could just do a phone call. So get the company to send you two, and then I'll take the other one, and we'll record a video together.
There you go. Okay. Uno Nice says, Rojas and Mark, you guys are too much. I enjoy your videos and live streams. Continue success, and now give me some of that Bitcoin money.
Bitcoin money.
I'm learning how to do it slowly. So actually, it's funny that you say that because I was thinking about this, and I think this is actually a really good piece of tech that people do need.
Okay.
And you already have it. Most people already have it. Most computers already have a graphics card, and you could literally be mining.
Yeah, you can.
You could literally be mining right now. You pretty much already have like a little mini rig, and you could start making money like right now. Now you might not be making a lot, but
right,
you could be making some.
You won't be rich, but here's the thing, right? So with mining cryptocurrency, because I've been doing it for a while, it's actually a part of my income at this point. But the thing about mining cryptocurrency is it's twofold. You get paid for mining the cryptocurrency, and I don't know if you want me to go into exactly what mining cryptocurrency is in regards to why do you get paid, but you get paid in, usually Ethereum is the main one that you get paid in, and because you get paid in that, you have the choice to either hold it or convert it into cash. It could be US or Canadian or whatever kind of cash you want, and then you get paid in that. But if you don't choose to get it paid out into your bank account and you hold it, because you're paid in that cryptocurrency, if and when that cryptocurrency goes up, the amount that you mined, your profitability increases. And that's the really cool part about it.
Yeah. Blaze just said, how are you going to record a video? Only you two would hear each other. You going to give us a silent treatment? It's a good joke.
That is a good joke.
I wonder how that would work, actually.
Well, it would only be a short portion of the video, right? Like, we would obviously start by talking, and then we would say what we're going to say, and then we would put on the mask, I guess you would call it, and then we would talk, and so that you guys could hear how well it blocks our voice out. It won't be the whole video of us not talking to you, but it's just so that you guys can understand how well it blocks out the sound. We could try normal talking, we could try yelling, like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll figure out a way. We won't give you the silent treatment. What's up, Red Lantern? And what's up, Blades? Yeah, thanks for that comment. That's a good one. Okay, so check this out. I think you're gonna find this pretty interesting. I thought this was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So this thing is called Blink. And what it is, it's a VR headset. That little blue thing that you see here, it's like a pad that you put the front wheel of your bike on, so that way it doesn't move. And then the back part of your wheel of your bike stands up, so that way when you're riding your bike, it doesn't really go anywhere. It's like a stationary bike.
Okay.
Now on the back wheel, there is a little sensor that you put, and I can't find it here, but it's a little tiny sensor. So it's just a small little sensor that you put in on the back, so that way when the wheel is turning while you're pedaling, it reads what you're doing. But with this VR, you could actually be riding your bike without actually leaving your house.
Okay,
So
so
you
basically it converts your regular bike to an elliptical.
kinda, yeah, but it's more about the VR. It takes you into a different environment.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I like that.
So
I do
you're
like
just
bike
like
riding.
hey, I want to go to France. You go ride your bike in France. I want to go to Germany. Go to
Yeah,
Germany.
that's cool. That's cool. I like that. How much does it cost? That price?
This thing, let's see. It's actually not that bad. $130.
Is it that includes the VR portion of it too?
It comes with the path sensor, speed sensor, and the VR app, mobile app access. Yeah.
Huh, that's not bad.
Oh, and the cool thing is it actually senses when you're actually turning your wheel. When you're
Uh-huh.
moving left and right on your bike,
Yeah,
it actually the VR will move also with you.
that's good. That's good.
I thought that was kind of cool.
I like that. You know, you could go for your bike ride and you don't have to worry about what people think you look like on your bicycle.
Yeah. The next level workout. What's up, Elias? How you doing? It's a VR ride sim. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's to me. I thought it was kind of cool. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty neat.
Yeah, I could see myself actually buying that. And I'm not one that exercises, so
You're like, I'm not one that exercises.
yeah, put it out there, you know?
I thought it was kind of cool. Have you seen these self-sealing trash cans?
Self-sealing trash cans. No, I can't say that I have.
Self-sealing. So these self-sealing bins, I'm gonna throw this up here on Amazon. Actually, I have one coming. Check this out. So where are you at the park?
Yeah.
Blade's like, what's the next level doing? He's at the park. He's got no power. You got to listen to the beginning of the episode to get the details.
You know, I got like 20 ducks in front of me. It's crazy.
Tell him what up. Don't give him chicken. So check this out, dude. This is a self-sealing and self-changing trash can.
Oh, kind of like those self-cleaning litter boxes?
Yeah. Dude,
Or
this
like
is
the
nuts.
diaper genie?
When it gets full, you can push a button and then it ties itself up. You open it, you take the trash out, go out, dump it back. When you get back to your trash can, it already sealed, or it already not sealed. It already put a new bag inside your can. I think this is cool. I want a couple of these guys. I'm only
sure.
getting one, but I
For
think
sure.
this is pretty cool. And you could, and the resealing thing is you could put up to 25 bags in here.
25 bags. Yeah, I think it's cool.
Steven R says next level at the beach.
Hey,
What's
we do have
Mark's-
beaches in Canada. We do.
They're giant lakes.
Not necessarily. Like, well, yeah, okay, fine. Where I live, there are lakes, but yeah, it still looks like a beach.
I got a few people saying like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna check that out." Here's the link for the trash can. It's some pretty cool stuff. But yeah, and there's different types. You can get smaller ones, taller ones. You can get one with 2 rings on it. So a lot of good stuff, a lot of good information. Right now, the one that I currently have, I have a what's it called? A motion, not motionless, a sensor. Mine has a sensor. I
Yeah.
wave my hand over it, the thing opens up. I throw my stuff in there, and then it closes by itself. So I never really touch it unless I have to take the trash out. So, all right, looking at the goats.
Llamas. I have. They've been gone because of COVID. I didn't even know they were back. There's like a little farm here.
Canuck Mark took offense to my Canada has no beaches. He says we have many beaches here. Actually,
Hi.
here, look.
What are you pulling up?
Canada. This
Yes.
right here is the beach. This is what is this the Pacific, all this? Gulf of Alaska, the Pacific, all this is the beach that I call, this is a beach.
Okay.
And then this bay, the Hudson Bay, that's a beach
Okay.
because that's connected to the ocean. And then here's the Atlantic. All this is the beach. So you people that live in Toronto.
Okay, but like when you're there, it feels like a beach. Okay, I'm just gonna say it because you can't like all you see is water and there's sand.
But it's a lake.
That's cool.
That's cool.
It's
It's
what
a
I got.
lake.
Okay.
Look, Lake Ontario is what it's called. Lake Erie, Lake Hudson, Lake Michigan. I sound like Goofy. Lake Superior.
But if you want to get like real technical, two sides of it because some of the places are actually called like Wasaga Beach or Sabo Beach. Like those are actually places in Ontario. They're named a beach,
But they're lakes.
but that's the name of them.
They're lakes. They're lakes, damn it. Yeah, look at all these lakes over here. All over the place. Look at all these lakes. That's a lake. So Lake Winnipeg. Dude, all this looks like a lake up here. Holy crap.
Yeah, we got a lot of water.
We need some water.
Yeah.
Saskatchewan has a lot of
We
lakes.
got a lot of water.
Yeah, lake has no sharks. Beaches have sharks. Thank you, Flick Chick. Lakes have beaches, Rohan. No. This is a beach. See, I'm here in California. All this coast right here, that's beach. That's beach. All the beach, that's beach.
Okay, there's no reason to be all beachy about it. Like,
What up, my beaches? Here, let me find. You know what? Now I'm gonna find. What's the definition of a beach? What's the definition of a beach? A pebble or sandy shore, especially by the ocean, between high or low marks.
yeah. So if Mark is high and he's at the beach,
Don't be a beach. Great white season in SoCal. Yeah, I'm not going to our beach out here at all. Forget that crap. What's up, Josh? Okay, what's a definition of a lake? A large body of water surrounded by land, which is everything that you guys have up north. And you know what? My wife actually does this when we're out in Missouri.
Mhm.
They're like, "Oh, let's go to the beach." I'm like, "This is no beach." I'm like, "Look, unless you're in the Atlantic or the Pacific, this is called a lake." And she's like, "No, it's called a beach." I'm like, "No, you're surrounded by land. It's called a lake." And she's like, "But it's got sand." I'm like, "That's still by definition, large body of water by land is called a lake. Period."
You know, you really shouldn't have such a negative attitude when you go to the beach.
Actually, I was having this conversation while we were there at the lake. Must be a Cali thing. This is by definition. This is Google. This is Google here. Look, guys. Look, I think I'm joking. Lake, a large body of water surrounded by land.
Okay, what's a beach?
A pebble or sandy shore, especially by the ocean between high and low marks.
Okay, but it says especially by the ocean, but not specifically.
Look, every single picture you're going to find the ocean.
I could send you pictures that looks like the ocean. That's not. It's at the lake.
It's a lake.
Look, where I'm moving to is going to be a place called Nickel Beach. Look at the pictures. Pull it up.
Nickel Beach?
Nickel Beach, Ontario. Yeah, pull it up. That's 5 minutes from where I'm moving to. Nickel Beach, Ontario. I don't know. Yeah. So this is where I'm moving to. Look at the pictures.
Well, yeah, because the lake is so big, but to me that looks like a lake.
I don't know, man. That's close enough for me. That's as close as I can get.
That looks like, I don't know. If you're not getting 10, 12, 15-foot waves that are coming up to the shore, like, if you don't see no whales or dolphins or stuff like that, sharks, you're on the lake. If you got gators, you're on a swamp.
I'm a long way from gators, okay?
You are a long way from gators. It's too damn cold up there.
Hey, it's pretty hot. We've been getting close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit this week. I think a couple days we might have been over.
It's a beachy lake.
It's a beachy lake. Oh man, I'm sitting here and all the ducks are swimming over to me. I don't have no food for you guys. I left it in the car.
They're like, I smell food on you.
It's in my beard.
It's in the beard. It's in the beard. Okay, so I found this thing that I'm actually very, very curious about. I don't know if this is going to work. It's called the Mouthpiece toothbrush. Have you heard of this before?
No, but okay, I'll say my piece after. You talk about it. I haven't heard about this, no.
Okay, so this Mouthpiece toothbrush, I'm going to pull this up on Amazon too. The Mouthpiece toothbrush, I don't know. I thought I kind of want to test it out. Whoa, look at my Techno.
Whoa.
Techno BS. So what this is, you put it in your mouth, and it goes, I guess it cleans the top, front, back, the bottom, front, back, all at the same time, and all the little...
It's like a mouth guard toothbrush.
It is. All the little bristles and everything will dispense toothpaste and actually clean every single tooth individually. It also clean in between in less than 15 seconds or 10 seconds, whatever it was. Wow.
That's pretty impressive. So you want your trash to do itself. You want the toothbrush to do itself. What else you got?
I thought this was kind of cool. And look, they even have pictures of before and after. Of course, yellow teeth and then white teeth. Right.
Yeah, but I think that would have a lot of variables, like the kind of toothpaste that you're using. And I would only think that certain toothpastes are compatible. Toothpaste are compatible with this.
Toothpaste? So what's your gripes?
No, well, when you first started talking about it, like us tribal brown people, there's a stick that I actually used for a little while when I was a lot younger. It's called a miswak. And it's got like a bacteria inside the stick that eats plaque. So when you said something about toothbrushes, I automatically started thinking about this stick that I used to brush my teeth with.
I think this is kind of cool.
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
And you know what? The light, the UV light or whatever it is, it's supposed to help whiten your teeth.
Yeah, this chat is funny. I'm switching back to it.
It says the light will whiten your teeth too. Yeah, right? It does. Looks like a mouth guard. Yeah, I don't know. To me, I think this is cool. Actually, there's a coupon on this one specifically, 5% off. But I know a lot of people are starting to talk about stuff like this more and more. So I'm kind of curious to see if it actually works.
Hey, is CES this year in person? Like next year? Is it in person?
Yep.
Are you going?
I hope so. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure that out.
There's only okay. What the hell is brown people? You're Indian.
I'm not Indian, bro.
Wait, which type of Indian? This
I'm not
Indian
native.
or this Indian?
Whoa!
Well, it's true. It's either this Indian.
There's so many more shades of brown than just those two. That's like saying there was only two kinds of people that speak Spanish. It's true. It's true.
Well, kinda. There's the one that sounds like a lisp, and then there's the one that don't have a lisp.
So Portuguese.
Well, Portuguese is a whole other language. It's Spaniard, Spanish, or everyone else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. For CES, it's from what I'm hearing, it's going to be in person. So anybody out there who doesn't know what CES is, it is a in-person tech event. Well, I guess not in person. Last year was virtual, but it's the world's largest tech convention.
Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know about Vegas, if you have never been to Vegas, press 1. If you've never been to Las Vegas, press 1. I'm gonna help you guys out right now.
I can't press 1.
Hey, okay, have you ever seen a map of Las Vegas?
Maybe, but I don't remember it.
Okay. Never been to Las Vegas. Man, there's a few of you. Grunt, Stephen R. Who else? Don't be shy if you haven't been to Vegas. Canuck Mark, dude, we're gonna have to have like a
Vegas convention.
Yeah. 619 Circus.
You're gonna fly us all to Vegas?
Flick Chick 2. I didn't say hit 2. What does 2 mean? 2 means you've been to Vegas? Okay, so I heard what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yes,
okay.
I've heard that.
You know what? If anybody wants to meet us at Vegas for CES convention, totally down.
I gotta see if they let me in the country though.
Yeah, that's true. So here's Vegas. The Mirage. Okay, so let me see if I can blow this guy up. Okay, so here's a casino, Mandalay Bay. Mandalay Bay is pretty big, and you know we're talking about some pretty big casinos, but I'll show you guys some pictures in a second. Here's Mandalay Bay. They'll have a convention for CES here at Mandalay Bay. Luxor normally don't have one. Excalibur don't have one. MGM will have one, which is right here. New York. This is New York right here. They'll have one. Bellagio will have one. Where are we at? Caesar's Palace will have one. The Venetian will have one. So like pretty much all these resorts here will have one. Here's the convention. This is pretty much where it starts. The 101 Convention Plaza. Can we
rent a Vespa?
No, we're not gonna rent no Vespas.
You gonna make me walk that whole thing, bro?
Yeah.
Damn. Don't be so mean for it.
See if I can see. This is how big the Bellagio is. Oh, where'd it go? No, I don't want to book a hotel. It's like, do you want to book a hotel? No, I don't.
When I read my house, like everything's really chat. It's not a fake like.
Okay, my thing like totally freaked out. Okay. So here we go. So I don't know if you guys could see this. Open image, a new tab.
How many people we got on the live stream?
Right now, we got 17 people in the live stream.
And how many people have hit the thumbs up?
14.
That's not a bad ratio, but I'm sure we can get to 20. I think that 20 is a good goal.
Let's get the 20 thumbs up. So check this out, guys. So this is like a fourth of the strip right here.
Wow.
This is a fourth of the strip. It's pretty freaking long and big. Here's the freeway. This is a Bellagio, Flamingo Convention Center is way down there, but there's more hotels the way you go. It is Vegas is just cool. There's just so many things that you can do, not just gambling or drinking or hooking up with random people. But CES will be in pretty much most of the hotels because they all have little conventions, or not. I shouldn't say little. They have like these big convention centers, and what they'll do is they'll host companies like for instance, Buzz TV sent me there a few years ago, and it was pretty cool. I was there. Buzz TV had a booth, and was able to talk to them in person, check out their new stuff coming up. It was neat. I had a video that came out on the old channel. I'll have to do a new one when we all meet up again. But we'll definitely meet a lot of different companies there. I know Samsung will be there, like the big name ones. Sony would be there. Microsoft will be there. Like all the big companies will be there, and then a lot of little companies will be there. So if anybody actually wants to go to Vegas and meet us there, I'm down.
A lot of companies that we've done podcasts with are probably going to be there. Like, what's that robotic company that we did the podcast with?
Omni Labs, they'll be there.
They'll be there. Yeah. Turtle Beach. There's a bunch of them. Yeah.
Yeah, Turtle Beach will be there for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. I don't know if they're gonna.
How long does it last? It's usually like 3-4 days, isn't it?
It's a week.
It's a whole week, right?
It's a whole week. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I don't know if I like. It says it's gonna be in person. I think it just needs this. This whole thing about COVID just needs to go away, so that way we can go back to normal. Yeah, DJI will be there.
Oh yeah, DJI is good still.
Dude, I got to talk to a few of them last year. I got to see some of the new stuff that they were coming out, or 2 years ago. Man, I wish I actually connected with so what they do is they have these I call them salesmen, the floor salesmen. They try to get you to not really buy their stuff, but buy into their stuff.
The hype, yeah, they're hype men.
Yeah, and then they have reps. And these reps are the ones that send you product, They were just so busy. People were just kept talking, and I was like, okay, time's running out. I need to go and I need to talk to somebody, and I didn't have time. But they had some cool stuff. Now, speaking of cool stuff,
what you got,
dude? This is crazy. You could turn
That's pretty cool.
Any screen into a touch screen with this little device right here. What it is, it looks like a letter Y, and you slide it right up against the side of your monitor, and it sticks out almost like an L, and it puts like a virtual fence on your screen. So if you cross that fence to touch something on your screen, it picks it up exactly where you're at on the screen, and then it clicks it like a mouse.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty crazy.
Cool. So this is a Kickstarter. Do you know roughly what they're going for?
I don't.
Click on. So what's this? On 158,000. That's how much they've raised.
Yeah. Pledge $69 or more and you get one.
Shit, that's a good price just to try it out.
Retail at $99.99. So you get it for 31% off.
That's still a good price because you can get decent monitors for because it only goes to 27 inches. So you can get a regular flat screen, because I don't think you would want to do this on a curved screen. You get a regular flat screen 27-inch monitor probably for like $300, and then you could turn that into a touchscreen with this. I don't know how accurate, but by those videos it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like.
Look, they're even doing that on a laptop.
Yeah, you do it on a laptop, do it on a regular desktop. It doesn't matter what computer you have. Just plug it in. It's USB powered. This is pretty cool. What's up, Carl? Oh, wait, Carl's here.
Rohan.
Yeah, that looks good, man.
Carl.
That'd be cool to try out.
What's up, Richard Ferguson?
This would be good for those of you that like to use Android emulators, right? So you could turn your laptop into an actual Android tablet, and you can use it like a tablet with this for only $69.99 or $100, depending on when you buy it, and you get that real Android tablet experience.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, dude. It's. I'm gonna reach out to them to see if they if they're sending this out for reviewers. Look, it says it works with rubber gloves, regular gloves, paint brushes, a stylus.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
yeah, I actually wouldn't mind reviewing that too, because I
Yeah.
use my emulator quite a bit, right? So people always ask me all the time, how do I do everything that I do on my Fire Stick on my computer? Well, you just get an emulator, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I wonder, you know what? I wonder if they.
And that'll be even cooler because the next version of Windows is going to be even more intertwined with Android. So you may not even need an emulator for some of the stuff that you do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't. Nope.
You probably have to sign up for the Kickstarter. You probably can't.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they have a support email.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely gonna hit them up though. Carl says, "Is next level out hunting moose, wings, or syrup?"
Well, I use the wings and the maple syrup to trap the moose, in which we sit and we eat them together. Actually, they're llamas. I can walk back over to the llamas and show you the llamas. There's goats too. I can show you the goats.
Oh man. So yeah, okay, here's another one. This will be the last one that I'll pull up.
Yo, how does my audio sound?
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So, have you seen a moose bait? Have you seen the movie called Ready Player One?
I want to say yes, but I don't remember. I have really bad memory. I'm like the worst person to ask if I've done shit. I have no idea.
It's about a kid that plays this game. It's like a virtual game, but it's not just this kid, it's everybody in the world. And they wear these VR headsets and then they play this game, and it's like real life. Like their real life is in the game. It's not
Mhm.
even their actual real life, you know?
Right.
But he buys like a vest and you could feel like gunshots and like all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, I've seen this thing.
Yeah, and some people even have like treadmills and they're like running around, but they're like in one spot.
Mhm.
So there's this thing that's out.
It's like a whole backpack.
Wooger vest.
Yeah, I've seen this.
$3.99. Wooger vest, and dude, it's got speakers and different like I don't even know, like
Yeah,
different.
Play the video.
Well, okay, we won't be able to listen to it. Yeah, it's like 2 minutes long. But he's like, "Whoa, that's Big Boy." Oh, that's not Big Boy. I just soiled my pants. Look at their expressions. He's like, "My chest."
Yeah,
This one's
like,
listening to music.
a lot of people say you can't stay still when you're using it. Like it makes you
Yeah.
want to move.
These people are like, I feel like I'm at a club.
You know what I've seen? They had, I don't know if it was this. No, it wasn't this. It was a pair of headphones that I saw. And basically, it was like a silent club. Everybody was wearing headphones that was playing the same music. So if you weren't wearing the headphones, you couldn't hear the sound. And the headphones had RGB. Oh my God.
RGB. RPG.
RPGs. I haven't slept, okay? I've been up all night.
All right. Yeah, I've seen that though. I've seen that. Well, this thing, I was trying to find the other one that they had, but this Wooger vest, there's actually shoes that are coming out too. And the shoes, they have built-in speakers on your feet that you could feel. I'm like, dude, that's freaking nuts.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Wherever we can put tech, we will.
What's up, Dino? Dino in the house. Silent discos. There you go. Thank you. That's what they're called.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, Dino, I have a Telegram group that I want you to join. So download the app and then shoot me a message.
Do it. Don't ask questions.
Yeah, no questions asked.
Yeah, it's some pretty crazy stuff with what's happening with tech right now. I don't know. It's one more.
What do you got?
There's this thing called Clickbot.
Clickbot. Sounds like a macro command.
And it's on, dude. This thing is supposed to be for. It's crazy. It's meant for. Well, here I'll just show it to you, and then I'll tell you who it's meant for.
Okay.
So here's this thing called Clickbot. This is on Amazon. $749. I know it's a little pricey.
Jeez.
So look, here's a 5% coupon. You get a full kit, you get a maker kit, you get a standard kit, and a starter kit. Starter kit's only $449. Maker kit's a little bit over $1,000. That's like you get everything. And look, for ages 8 and up.
Okay.
It's an expensive ass kids toy.
Well, all that tells me is that there's small pieces that people that are younger than 8 could swallow.
I guess. There's some adults that'll probably try to swallow it too.
It's not that kind of show.
Dino says I'm on it.
All right, cool.
Okay, so notice how there's like all these different types of ways that you can create this thing.
Okay, yeah.
So the way it works is there is those. So they look like pills, and on the end of each pill, you could actually connect it to another pill.
Oh, this kind of reminds me of that new school Rubik's Cube that we were checking out. You remember that one?
Yeah. See? That's how you connect them. And then you could do it however you want. And it has like a little screen right there. Right? You could also sync this up to a tablet, cell phone, computer. So now you have, you're configuring your build.
Okay, but I need a little bit more than that to justify $750 though.
So this Clickbot thing could actually move like you see like it has wheels on it, so you could actually drive it back and forth.
Is it remote controlled, or it's like through the app, I guess?
No, it picks up based on what you're asking it to do. You can control it, but it's smart and picks up with what you want. So you could tell it like, hey, pick up this thing. You could put a claw on it to pick it up, and then put wheels so it moves. This thing could even climb up walls. It has like suction cups, so that way it could go up. Look.
Whoa, that's cool. Okay, all right. It's winning me over because the AI functionality is not a gimmick, right? Yeah. It's gonna learn as you go, and there's probably gonna be software updates that make it more intelligent as time goes on.
Here's the thing. You see what he's doing right there?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh shit! This looks like QBasic.
Dude, you actually write your own code.
This is cool. This is really cool for kids to learn.
This is okay. So this is what I was going to say. This is for people who want to learn how to code stuff. It's a toy, and you could do all kinds of stuff with it. But when you get behind the computer, the tablet, or whatever, you could actually see it says on the side there, actuators, sensors, controllers, operators, variables, motions. You could actually, and it gives you like snippets of codes that you could put together. But the thing is that you're learning You're learning to code while you're programming this thing.
Yo, you think these kids get frustrated when they're playing video games and they throw shit? Wait until they mess up one little key on this code and the bot doesn't work. You're gonna see this bot being thrown around, bro.
I'm pretty sure this thing will probably tell you like, oh, you can't do that or something, you know?
Hopefully it'll give you some good like tips on how to fix it, because sometimes you can't even see the error when you're coding certain stuff, but I'm assuming that it's not going to look for elaborate codes, right?
Yeah. Look, it can take pictures. Look at this thing.
It's like borderline creepy.
Dude, I want a couple of these guys. I want some.
Look, you're going to lay in bed. You're going to have your trash can do your trash for you. You're going to have your toothbrush brush your teeth, and you're going to have these things roaming around your house doing your chores.
I'm almost there. I got all my lights going off and on. I got freaking wax burners turning off and on. I got the garage door. I got the doorbell. I got locks. I got the furnace. I got the TV. Dude, like pretty much like I got power outlets. Oh my gosh, what? The only thing I'm missing right now is the blinds. Dude, I even have the door open up and close by itself.
The garage door, though, right?
And the back door.
And the back door. Wow. All right.
If Bella wants to go out and pee,
yeah,
she just walks up to it and it opens up.
Oh, like a doggy door or the actual door itself?
It's the whole door itself.
Holy shit. That's kind of, I don't know. It's interesting.
Dude, Rojas and his gadgets. There you go. Yeah, for me, I like stuff like this. I thought it's kind of cool. I think, like, there's going to be some people that are going to want to learn this stuff at a young age. And imagine if kids start learning how to program their own toys, dude, the next generation is going to be freaking insanely smart. Rojas
or extremely lazy.
Or extremely well, okay. My former coworker, he used to tell me that he's like, I want to build this so I don't have to work as hard later. But when he's actually building it, it'll take him months to do it. You know, but once he's got it done, then it's like, cool. Now, and then he moves on to the next project. But yeah, it's pretty much to make your life easier, you know?
Right.
I think it's kind of cool. Flick Chick says that's scary. Yeah, my dog goes up to the door. The door will open up. She goes outside, does her thing. She'll come back to the door. It'll open back up. It opens and closes. It opens and closes.
619 says, what do you mean I'm missing a semicolon? Smash. Yep.
For real.
Believe me, I learned, I'm not going to say that I know how to code, but I've learned as much as I've learned by breaking code.
I think that's most of us.
Yeah.
I think that's most of us. Like, yeah, me with my previous job. So when I used to work at the hospital, I spent months creating these reports. So okay, so imagine if you're the CEO, the CFO, the president, the main, like everybody at the top, you know? And imagine you run the hospital. You're probably going to want to know some data about income, money coming in, money coming out, how many patients are we seeing?
Right.
Like how many doctors, just a lot. There's just so many numbers that you would want to know. How are we doing? What's the satisfaction rate? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I actually spent several months doing this. I was creating these reports and I was putting all of this code in and figuring all this crap out. Once I figured out the report, like it was a dynamic report. I would pull it and all the parameters on there will pull all this data and it will create my report, right?
Yeah, I used to create reports like that too.
Dude, for me, it was fun.
It's so much fun.
Here's the cool thing, though. I actually created on the server a task for it to run every like 3:30 in the morning it would run all the parameters. It would then create the report, and then it would email it to every single person who needed a specific report.
Right.
And when these guys showed up in the morning, they'd be like, cool, got my, like, they would go print it out, get it, look at it, go to their meetings, like do whatever they have to do.
It's crazy because every company that I've worked at that had jobs like that never asked themselves, how do I automate it? Right? So if you would have created those jobs on the server to self-automate it and never told anybody, you could get paid for an 8-hour shift with work that was supposed to be done on site, and it would automatically be done for you. It's crazy. The amount of people that are in these big $1 million companies that don't even know the, like, even short keys for the software that you're using. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. With me, what I would do is, I took a lot of breaks. I took a lot of breaks, and it's funny because like I had all my stuff remoted into my cell phone and my tablet. So I'd be like, I got to go to my car and work. I can't deal with you guys. And I'm over here playing Clash of Clans. It was just, for me, it was fun doing it. It was a pain in the ass. Now for you people that are just like, holy crap, how is Rojas's smart home stuff? Like literally, like if you're really interested on what I have, let me, you know what, I'm gonna switch it to, I think I could switch cameras, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I can. Peace. Okay, so check this out. Check this out, because I know people are gonna ask, like I'll probably have to go darker. There you go. Is that better?
Yeah.
So if I click on the Amazon A word, and I go to my devices here.
You know, you can rename her to Ziggy now.
Yeah, I don't like that though.
I like computer the best. I feel like I'm in Star Trek.
I don't like it. So let's come here to all devices. Look, when I had my Christmas tree, I had that sucker set up. Front yard, camera, garage lights, garage side. I got my printer, my mantle, my fridge, my projector, side yard, wax burner, Echo Dot, the Echo. I got 2 Echoes, Echo 1, Echo 2. All the Firesticks. Look, I even have my car here. Pioneer car, garage fire TV, master bedroom, the bug zapper in the backyard. I got so much like smart tech. Like here's the fans, the living room fans. Now, let me back out of this.
Yo, I'm gonna need a good bug zapper when I move,
dude. Yeah, I'll get you hooked up with a good one. So, like, check this out. Here's my Brinks and here's my Real Link. So if I go to my Real Link, oh, here, go to the side here. That way you guys can see this pretty good. But here's the side of my yard. And this is stuff that I've actually reviewed. You know, some stuff I do keep, some stuff I try to hook people up. There's the backyard. And then here's going to be the front yard. Like I got a whole 360 around the whole house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's pretty nice. The front yard is taking a minute to load. There you go. See, it's a sunny California. But like, look, I got my Waze. That's another camera. My August is my door. This one, see, is saying front door. Right now, it's telling me that it's locked. Cool, better be locked. My Q, Smart Things, Family Hub, Smart Life, Bond, Notion, Tether. I got the Shield, the Waze in. I got like Govee, the Sonos. There's literally like a grip ton of stuff that I have on my house. Here, where the hell? Where's my camera? Nope, wrong one.
Yo, Roland, you're funny, man.
Thank you, Roland. Thank you, Roland.
Oh my god!
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
So you know I'm still here, paying for Next Level's gas for driving you around.
So for anyone that's just catching up, I am in my car right now. I was down by the llamas and the goats and the ducks, but I had a power outage at my house, and they said it was going to be 3 hours. We had to do the live stream this morning because both Rojas and myself are going to be busy later, so we didn't want to leave you guys stranded without an episode. So I drove over to the park, and I'm doing it from my phone, and we're doing it a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Remember to turn off Amazon Sidewalk. Now, you know what? There's some different settings within Sidewalk that I was looking into. You could turn all your stuff into like hubs, so that way they hotspot all the way outside your house. And then you could actually turn it on for people to have access between the different, like your neighbors pretty much, you know, that whole Sidewalk thing.
Right.
There's 2 layers of it. I turned that outside layer off, but I left the inside layer on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have, so when it comes to the Sidewalk, I have 2 echoes in the garage. I have the Show 5 downstairs in the kitchen, and then another one in the bedroom, and then I have an Echo Dot in the bathroom. I also have a Fire Stick in the family room, and then I have another Fire Stick in the garage. I have very, very freaking good internet everywhere. I turned on that thing only to use internal, not to be shared. That thing works pretty good. Didn't see no hot chicks at the park. Wise is fire. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just a lot. There's a lot of cool stuff that you could use with your smart home. So, yeah. Okay, so we're about to wrap it up. I know we got a lot of shit to do today, so it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy next couple of days. But yeah, anything? Actually, how about this? We'll give everybody a few minutes. If anybody wants to ask any questions, go ahead and ask. We're gonna start wrapping it up. Flick Chick 2 says that's another video coming up. Which video? For Sidewalk? Actually, yeah, I could.
Yeah, that'd be a good little video.
Sidewalk, yeah. I am posting. Actually, I know I used to do this for members. You member.
You members?
Member. I used to do this for the members on how I did some of my setups, yeah. So I got I'll do this. I'll give you my videos that I'm doing for the rest of this month on the Rojas Reviews channel. I have a projector screen coming up tomorrow. After that, I have an electric lawnmower that I'm reviewing on the 16th. The garage projector. Wait till you see that one. Full daylight. It looks amazing. That's on the 19th. On the 22nd, I've been getting emails of people asking me like how do we reset a Fire Stick. So I was like, okay, I'll do a quick video for you. Smart home automation starter kit. This is like a couple of things that you can get to begin to make your stuff smart. This fan that I have here is not a smart fan, but I made it into a smart fan by getting a hub, and now that thing is smart. That comes out on the 25th, and then the last video for this month on the 28th is that Soul F85 treadmill, which is badass. You could do Netflix, you could screen mirror, you can't put APKs directly on there, but because of screen mirroring, you could watch your APKs on there.
Mm.
Great stuff.
Roland, I had a question for you. What happened?
Roland, thank you.
Oh my god!
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Much appreciated, dude. Yeah, what's your question? What's up, Tim? What the hell is up?
I was on a live stream on somebody else's channel, and another YouTuber joined the live stream, and they were talking about projectors, and he was saying that you need to spend thousands of dollars to get a decent projector, and which I know is not the case, right? But my question to you is, what is the least amount that you would spend on a projector to get a decent output? Like, where does it start? Because there's projectors you can find for like $80, but we all know the bulbs are worth way more than 80, let alone the whole projector itself, right? So
Right.
what price point would you start at to say, okay, I can start thinking that these are going to be somewhat decent?
So that really depends. If you're like, a lot of the time people want to use projectors for nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, then there's a whole freaking, like, you have options. You could spend $80 on a projector and you'll be fine if it's just for the nighttime.
But if it's like pitch black, then that's when it's going to work, right?
It doesn't have to be pitch black, but it does have to be night. It does have to be dark. It does have to be dark. I've had projectors that, like the UO, that projector, I think it's like 220, I think it is 240. And look, there's that window. And I do have the curtains closed, and I've done it. I posted it right there on the wall, and you could see it just fine. It looks just fine right there with that, as long as there's no light on it. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, oh, my thing just
to the cab.
To the cab. A lot of people, when they say I want to get a good projector because I have to spend thousands of dollars, you don't have to spend over $1,000 to get a good projector. Now you limit big time on what you want.
Right.
I would recommend 3,000 lumens and up, and it's got to be actually 3,000 lumens, because I've reviewed projectors that says there's 6,000 lumens and they're not. It's maybe like 60 lumens.
But how do you verify that though? Like, if I was to buy a projector, like you're saying, that says that it's 6,000, but then I put it on and obviously it's not, how do I verify that? Just with my eyes?
Turn on the lights, yeah.
But is there like a tool that we can use to quantify? No?
Unfortunately, unless you open up the whole sucker and look at exactly what's inside, the best way to do it is turn on the lights. I have, you know what? Okay. I'll do this. This is how you can verify it. Hold on. Dang it. Okay, I thought I did have one. I'll go to this video. I'll give you guys a sneak peek, only because Next Level asked so nicely. So here's a sneak peek, exclusive. So here's the garage. It looks like it's daytime, right?
Wait, what camera are you using there?
I'm using my cell phone.
It looks pretty good, man.
It's not bad. I should have used my good camera, because this would have looked a lot cleaner. But check this out. You see how, let me pause it. Look at that light that's blaring right on the actual lens.
Yeah.
This thing right here is the lens. This is like those bright, it's like it's a three-way light. There's one that's pointing right at it and one that's pointing at the screen.
Which projector is this one?
Optima.
You
see it? Look how bright that is.
Yeah. What's the price range on this one?
Huh?
What's the price range on this one?
It's about 500.
Okay.
And look at that.
That's actually really good, because it's really bright in this room.
Dude, this is one light. Well, okay, this is 3 lights in one. And I have 4 of these sets.
Right.
So I got 12 of these lights blaring, plus the garage door.
That looks clean, bro. That's 1080p, right?
Yeah.
Still looks clean, man. What size? You don't have that's just directly on the wall. You don't even have a projector
directly on the wall.
That's actually pretty good for being directly on the wall.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And of course I was putting
that's a good episode, man. I always laugh when I see that episode. You see, the thing is that there's so much good tech that's coming out of places like China and the Asian countries, and they're not having the brand of like, was it Epson or Samsung or whatever. And because they're not coming with those big brand names, they still have good quality products for a lot cheaper.
See?
Oh shoot, that's actually a nice remote with it too.
Yeah.
500 bucks, man. That's nice.
Yeah, that $500. It's like five something. It's under 600. But yeah.
Yo,
Hold on,
do you know-
619. Who the fuck is Jenny Craig?
Dino has a good comment there. He's like, spend the money on a good screen versus a projector. Right? So you could go with one of these $300, $400, $500 projectors and spend the money, get a nice screen, put it right on the wall. But it depends on how much money you want to put into this stuff, right? The screen's going to be good because no matter what you do, like let's say your bulb blows on your $200 projector. Well, your screen's still good. Your screen's going to be good for life until like a kid runs through it with a sword or something. Your screen's good.
Now, I was trying to find, I actually had I had a company that said, hey, can you review our screen? And it was one that I was going to mount on the top and it has a remote and it comes down and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah. I'm like, I'll review that thing.
Oh, I remember this.
It gets to the house and they told me, which one do you want? I'm like, I want this one. And I told them specifically that. So the screen size, the one that you saw on this video was a 75-inch.
Right.
And I wanted, I think it was like a 78-inch.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, cool. I'm like, it's going to be slightly smaller than the screen. The screen will be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. You know?
Right.
I get a 120-inch screen, projector screen.
Nice.
I had to send it back.
Bruh.
Where the hell? And I was thinking, and dude,
Yo.
I tried to think about like where I was going to make this thing work. It would not fit in the garage at all because I have things mounted.
Yeah.
I can't put it anywhere in the house, like inside the house, because I got my TVs already where I want them. I already have an 85 Samsung. You know, I'm like, where am I going to put this thing?
Right.
I had to send it back, and I told them, I'm like, where the hell was that 78 that you guys said? And they're like, well, this is the only one we had left. I'm like, why would you give me the option and then send me something that I can't use? I'm like, I can't review it. I can't review it. So if you want it back, you got to pay for shipping.
It's so silly when these companies reach out to us as content creators and they treat us as a joke. Like how many companies, I know that you specifically don't ask for any money when you're reviewing a product, right? But there's so many reviewers that I talk to and they're like, okay, well, in order to make this video, it's going to be like $100 or $200 just for the time and everything else that you're putting out for the video. And they're automatically like, no. You know what I mean? Like they don't treat us like it's part of their marketing budget or like it's a job. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of these people just think that we're a joke, but we're a lot of where their traffic comes from is from the little YouTube channels.
Yep. When they tell me like I have a company actually that I'm dealing with right now. They want to send me a Android box.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, hey, you know, can we collab? I was like, sure. I'm like, you know, typically I ask for several of these guys because I don't charge. I don't charge for the video. Just send me a couple, and I do giveaways, you know. And they're like, okay. They're like, how many do you want? And I'm just like, give me the price. How much are these things? Like I always ask, how much do you sell them? If it's anything under $80, I want 4. That's like my bare minimum. Under $80, give me 4. If you're anywhere between 80 and 120, give me 3. If you're 120 or up, I want 2. I don't care if it's $500. At least give me 2. Dude, I had, you know, what is it? The super boxes?
Yeah.
Dude, these guys sent me, I think, a total of 8 of them.
Yeah, they hit me up too. I'm thinking I might start do some of these reviews because I actually really enjoyed that Buzz TV box that I reviewed. And I thought I did a pretty good job on that review. So I might want to do a couple more of those.
Yeah. So I had the company that said, oh no, that's not in our budget. Okay,
I'm sorry.
send me one and it's going to cost you $400 for me to do the review.
Right. It's a lot cheaper when it comes in the actual devices from the companies, right?
Yeah. And I
like,
break it down. I have this. It's funny because I actually have a word that I use,
yeah.
and it literally says how much time it takes for me to actually open the device and play with it, how much time it's going to take me for me to record the stuff, how much time it's going to take me to edit, how much time it takes me for what's it called? The CEO,
Oh, SEO.
SEO, CEO, SEO. How much time it takes me for the SEO and to build thumbnails and put it all up there. And then once I have all the hours, and then I break that down all the way down to how much it costs per hour cost. And I'm like, this is how much it's going to cost me to do it. How much are you getting paid just to reach out to me? You know, you need me to sell your product, you know, to market it. And if you don't have me, you don't have shit. So,
You don't got me, you don't got shit.
so if you can't pay it,
Fuck off.
dude,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
crazy.
perfect. That was perfect.
It's crazy because like you would think they would be all over the giveaways, right? It's not like we're taking the devices for ourselves. We're literally using the boxes they're giving us, not for a self payment. We're giving it away to people so people can get hyped about the product, right? So I don't know. Oh, a pony.
And look at this.
Yeah, I got to start doing some stuff, man.
It's
But you know
getting.
what?
I'm
It's
almost having no carpet in here.
my problem is I love doing software reviews so much more than hardware reviews. I love like when I can just sit at my computer, put something on my screen, share my screen, and just talk about stuff as I go through it. That to me is like a lot less stressful than actually doing a hardware review.
Yeah. Big shout out. Big shout out.
Oh, what's up, Kanafar?
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it. Now, you know, the thing with projectors, just to end that conversation about projectors, it's and I forgot about the third option too, gaming refresh rate on those projectors. That Optima that I got is a really good 1080p, and the refresh rate I think it's at 120. And it works great. I actually plugged the PlayStation to that thing. It looks good. And the thing is, I'm just using the paint off of the wall. I'm not using anything special. Now, I did think about getting some special paint for the wall.
Right.
You know, I thought about going that route. The only thing is, I don't want to change the color of the wall. But I wouldn't mind painting something over it so it looks the same, and maybe there's a little.
Why don't you just get the material of a projector screen and just two-way tape it to the wall there? That way you can move it wherever you want. Bro, I got projectors, screens in my apartment that I'm not using. I'll just freaking cut it and mail it to you.
Are they good? Because I got projector screens too, but
So
are they?
I
they
have
like
never
daytime?
used it. I've never used it. My cousin used to do demolition, and he would go into like big companies like AMD and stuff, and they would be throwing out all of their old equipments, and he would get like projector screens and like all kinds of stuff, and he would show up at my house and just dump all the stuff, and I'm like, where am I going to put this? So I got projector screens laying around, like all kinds of random stuff. He would come with computers that were like Pentium 3s and 4s, and I'm like, bro, what am I doing with this? It's got a floppy drive, like.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about what you got for sure. That way I can check it out. But yeah, when it comes to lumens, I always say 3,000. I think this one's like 3,000. I think it's like 38 or 3,900, something like that. It's really close to 4. But that's what you want. You want to get a minimum of that for daytime. Now, keep in mind, the higher the lumens that it goes, you might run into a different problem. Some projectors, and I've actually had this experience happen to me with some projectors. You could get a 7,000 lumens, and then when it's dark, when it's nighttime, it's too bright.
Is it not adjustable?
It's way too bright. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're not. What's up, Sea Float? Morning. Yeah, sometimes they're not, and that's the thing that so one of my friends, I've known this guy since like junior high, and he's a family friend. He talks to all of us, all my cousins and stuff. He works for a company setting up projectors and TVs for a pretty big known restaurant out here. I don't know if you guys have them out there. They're called Dave and Buster's.
Oh yeah, we have them here.
So he goes around to all the Dave and Buster's, and when they're building them, they call him to map and plan all the TVs and the projectors,
Cool.
the paint, the screens, like all of it. Like he's the one that does it. If he doesn't, let's just say it's in Toronto, a new Dave and Buster's coming.
Mhm.
If he is not there physically, he mapped it at home. They
Right,
gave
he's
him
like
all the
a
dimensions, and he did
like
everything and told him what to do.
like an
But
architect.
yeah, he's the guy though. He's freaking smart with this crap. And he'll tell me, he'll be like, dude, sometimes they'll get these projectors that are too freaking bright. And I'm just like, why don't you just dim it down? There's got to be a brightness to them. He's like, some of them don't have brightness. It's just, this is your lumens and that's what you get. And it is what it is. So what they do is they get some that are already set to a certain specific lumen, so that way when it's too bright in the room, you could still see perfect, and when it gets too dark in the room, you could still see perfect. You know, it's not straining to the eye, I guess. But it's you know, it really depends. You could definitely spend $500 and get, you know, you saw my projector. This is a gaming 1080p projector, and I had all the lights on. I had the garage door open, and you saw how clean that looked.
Right. Yeah, for
Now
sure.
with the garage door closed, it looks even better.
Yeah.
And of course, if I had the garage lights turned off, actually do this. If I had the garage door open with the lights off, it would be insanely clean.
Right.
You know, remember, I had one light blaring at the bulb itself, and then another
Yeah.
light blaring at the actual wall,
Which is
and
really impressive.
yeah.
For
Optima
sure.
is actually really, really nice. And what's crazy is when I did this review, I wanted, you know how normally I bring it down and I show everything about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This one's a little bit different. I mounted it and I wanted to play with it, and I'm just like, I'm not taking this thing down.
Right. Yeah.
So I kind of just like grabbed my phone, panned it, talked about it, showed how it looks, talked about some of the features on the remote. I did a pros and cons, some things that I absolutely hate about it, and some things that I totally love about it. What's up, Digital?
Oh my god. The chat is hilarious. I see Canuck Mark's like, I'm amazed at how good Mark's audio is. And then 619 is like, it's because of the Amazon Auto above him. That's not an Amazon Auto, and that is a silly comment, and you know that.
That's funny. Yeah, so it's, you know, some pros and cons, some different stuff. I got mine for free, Googled it. So yeah, it's I've had, you know, lots of projectors. This Optima is the best that I've had so far.
But it's also the most expensive retail wise that you've got your hands on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the most expensive one that I've had my hands on so far. And
Which relatively, it's still not expensive at $500 for a projector.
yeah, because I did look. I when I was doing my research, I was like, damn. I'm like, if I want a daytime projector, I'm gonna have to spend like 800, 900, and that's maybe that it might work.
Yeah.
So I when I was really looking and really digging and stuff, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I want to spend the least amount of money possible, and I want to have a daytime projector with a high refresh rate for gaming. And then this one, I found this one, and I was able to test it to verify it, and you just saw the quality of it.
Yeah.
And that's off of my cell phone, which is not that. And you know what? To make it even worse, I was using the front camera on the cell phone, which is the worst.
Yeah.
I really need to grab my actual good camera and put it on there, and that way you guys can see how clean that thing looks. So it's pretty nice, man. It's actually pretty nice. So yeah, Juanita. Cool. So All right, so we're an hour and a half in. Can't believe we made it this long.
I know.
It's crazy. Hopefully, you got your power back on at your house.
I'd have to go on the website to check, but they were saying 3 hours it was going to be down, and I checked that at 9 o'clock. So hopefully soon.
It's crazy. It's like, okay, if somebody cut a wire, just you guys had to shut it down anyway. Just freaking grab your gum. There you go, and then flip the switch. See what happens. And then
They're killing me right now. They're killing me right now because my miners are down. Right, all my power to my miners. They're costing me money right now.
You're costing me money. I'm over here looking. How much do I have right now so far?
You mining right now?
Yep. They see me rolling. All right, dude. Anything you got to say? We're gonna start wrapping it up, guys. So anything you got to say before we get out of here?
You know what I say, man. I just enough appreciation and love and support for everything that you guys have been doing out there. All the likes, the comments, you guys always coming out to our live streams, no matter what time we're doing our live streams. Because lately it's been a little bit, off the cuff. So thank you guys for your support. Make sure you're following us on all the different platforms. Beyond the Streams is on YouTube. It's on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Google Podcasts, like everywhere you can think of. We're there. If you guys don't see us somewhere, hit us up, let us know, and we'll get the audio to those platforms. One thing that really does help us that we've been asking that you guys really try to do for us is leave us a review. It costs you guys absolutely nothing, but leaving us those reviews on the audio platforms lets other people like yourself find the podcast. And once they find us, they're going to love us because you guys love us too. So thank you guys again. And don't forget that every Thursday, usually around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our live shows. So if you want to come out, be a part of the conversation, make sure that you're following us on the YouTube side as well.
Absolutely. And if anybody wants to join us playing Heyday, Canuck Mark is he just says Heyday. He's going back to Heyday. Anybody wants to join us? We have limited spots. We're almost full with the clan. I think isn't the clan called like Rohas Reviews?
It's called Rohas Reviews. It is.
Canuck,
and it's not a clan. It's a neighborhood.
It's a neighborhood. Damn it. We need to change the name. I don't want to call it the Rohas Reviews neighborhood. What up, neighborhood? Big. It's like big boy in the neighborhood. Rohas in the neighborhood. We should come up with a name together. I know Canuck Mark did it. Canuck Mark said, "Hey, I made the neighborhood or the clan or whatever you want to call it, the hood." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Then a bunch of us joined, and we're almost full. We're getting pretty full. So if you guys want to come up with a name, let's do it. Anybody that wants to join us, just let us know. We have very limited spots available for Heyday. It's fun. And a lot of people like that have been on it. We constantly talk on there and throughout the day, and it's cool. Call it the Cuz. What up, Cuz? The Cuz neighborhood. Hey, Grunt Streams, why don't you get Heyday? You come join us. Bring the wife along too. We have very small spots, limited. Cool. With all that being said, hope you guys appreciated today's show. We're finding out that people are liking more of the lifestyle, so we might be doing this a little bit more often. We normally have our Thursdays anyway, but we are looking into possibly doing more live shows. So with all that being said, hope you guys do appreciate this. As soon as this is over, hit refresh. Leave us a comment. What do you think we should call the neighborhood? What do you think we should call the neighborhood? And here's another one. If you missed it, if you're joining us late, what tech do you really like that you saw from this show? And maybe we might get some of it, review it on our other channels, and you never know, we might get some extra products and do some giveaways. So we always try to hook you guys up as much as possible. Are you going to review that garbage can? I might. Actually, I'm pretty sure I am. But we love you guys, appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Peace.